Welcome back, Weebs and Gamers. This is Eiji here, back with some more gameplay videos. This time it'll be my friend Homan, aka Gundra. He's testing his Quints deck. He was thinking most likely this is what he was going to play for Worlds, since he couldn't play Overlord anymore because of the ban list. Well, I mean, you could, but, you know. So he's switching decks, and he's playing, I think, Eatski is their name for the Quints. And I'm testing new Hololive decks because, you know, the Hololive also got new restrictions. So, yeah, we'll just get it going here. So, this is, I'm playing my Sora deck with it has the Brainstorm back. The original Choice 2 is gone now, so you can play the Brainstorm with the level 3 Sora, which is nice. My deck's not too much different compared to the older decks, or like the older way it was run. There are obviously a few new cards because there's been new sets since then, but it's not too much different. I didn't want to change it drastically because I did like how it played before. I kind of just wanted to update it slightly, you know. So he's playing his Ricky effect, just to search one of the +1 hand-sized cards. So yeah, if you don't know, pretty much the best thing about this Quints deck is that it has 2 back rows, that both of them give you +1 hand size, so essentially if you have 2 in play, you can have 9 hand. That's pretty insane, especially when your deck is 8 gate, so you just always have hand, pretty much. But it is needed because the finisher is a pretty expensive finisher. It's you have to discard 3 cards, so having that extra hand size helps it. Otherwise, I feel it'd probably be kind of unplayable. It'd be pretty bad if you didn't have that, so it does make the deck work, essentially. So I'm level 1 now. I didn't want to clock that Rene, preferably, but it was like my only red, and I was like, oh, if I draw into a Miko level 1, then I'm like really going to want to play it. So I decided to just clock it there, so I for sure had red. I don't really have much of a good play here, to be honest. So I don't have combo. I don't have anything set up. And then yeah, I triggered a Miko right there, so I was like 1 card off from drawing 1. So yeah, just kind of crash 2 zeros and pass turn. One of the new cards that I am playing though is the Sora that's in my level zone right now. It is a 1/0 Sora that just gets during your turn it gets 1,000. Times or for every back row you have. So if you have 2 back rows, it's 6,500. And it's also the effect of where when your opponent plays a climax, you can send it to your stock. I really like those effects. I always like to try to play them whenever I can. And in this deck, I feel it's really, really good because this deck, preferably you want 4 stock going into your change turn, whenever that happens to be, either if you do cancel and you're still level 1, or you go to level 2. Either way, you want 4 stock, because you have to pay 2 with the original effect, and then pay 1 to summon 3 Soras. And so what ends up happening sometimes is that if you have to pay out your stock and then just attack 3 times, you only have 3 stock. And that can kind of screw you sometimes. So if you have this Sora on board, it kind of puts your opponent in the situation of where they either play a climax and give you the extra free stock, which could help you a lot, or they just don't play a climax and then they might, you know, not have climax combo or not deal much damage, kind of thing. So it's good for you either way, essentially. Yep, so now he's just set up his hand. He did the double combo, which is still good. So now I have somewhat of a play here now. I can do some stuff. And I just drew Standby there, which is really good too. So yeah, I'll play some Mikos. Get 1 off the Brainstorm. So this Miko, like, I know he has a counter most likely in hand, so the one that's attacking the level 1 is like not gonna win most likely, so I'm sort of just playing it to play it. But it doesn't really matter too much. Like as long as you get the standby and at least probably 1 reverse for a salvage, you're usually pretty good because you can just get the level 3 Sora if you don't already have it, or you can get whatever else you want. Yeah, just get another copy of the level 2, because I think I already have level 3 Sora in hand. So yeah, I'm just asking for power, so I just figure he's going to counter, yeah. Yeah. And here I just side, because yeah, I want to try and make sure that it stays on board so that I can get the free stock if he plays the climax. And I even have the SP. I have one Sora SP for that, which is nice. So just playing an early play. So he does play the climax here. So I just take the 3 there. But that's fine. I already have the level 2 Sora in play, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. One of the other new cards one of the new additions to this deck that I do think is extremely good. This is kind of a card that's like, it's extremely good, but it just kind of just doesn't get played a lot in other Hololive decks. But in this deck, I feel it's extremely good, which is the Crony Free Fresh level 0. Mainly because like you want to make sure you have the level 3s in your deck so that you can summon them from deck. So before you always had to play like the Roboco standby bouncer card, which shuffles 2 cards back, so you can just shuffle the level 3s back. But now you have access to this Crony card where you can just free fresh your deck to reshuffle your whole deck and put them back, most likely. So yeah, so that card is extremely helpful. I've found that to be a really good addition to this deck. Because before I played, I think 2 Robocos, and now I just play 1 and 1. Just 1 Roboco, 1 Crony, so yeah. So, yep, do the full Sora turn here. Yeah, so just asking for powers. Because I am decently big. I think Soras go to like 14.5-ish or so. Something like that, so. Oh, so he does take the 4 there, which is good. And yeah, I just decided to side the last one because I think he was going to most likely counter. I forget if I had seen one or not already, but if he added one to hand, but that's a pretty good event. I really like that event. It's just like Salvage 2, basically. Assuming you don't hit like a climax or something. Yeah, so now he's got the outs to my stuff. So he's got the level 0, it's like a bouncer card, a pay 2 bounce, and then the anti-early play bomb. I still got the -2 souls off, so I'm not going to be taking any damage from both of the side lane attacks, but yeah, so he screwed up and forgot that I went to level 3 so that the bomb doesn't work anymore. And then I choose to encore the other one that he just reversed in battle with the Brainstorm. It's so good. I love that Brainstorm. Just pay 1, res your Sora, plus extra 3k. So just playing Rene for now, just seeing what I get. Could just get like the Brainstorm back, or yeah, okay, I decided to get that back. Oh yeah, I think I have another Brainstorm already in hand, so. So I'm kind of low on hand here. But I do get the standby here, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I get the Ayame for global power, so now my Sora is like really big. I didn't have combo notably, so it is slightly weaker than normal, but I think it's still like, you know, 13k or 14k. And he's going to level 3 now, so it just lets his level 3 die, most likely. And I didn't have combo again, unfortunately, so I just have to try and cancel here. So I think he's just, like, explaining effect. I kind of knew what it did already, but I just wanted to, like, double check. I think the Soras are 14Ks right now. Yeah. Okay, so just cancel the vanilla swing. That's good. So I canceled the burn 3, and then he check stops 2. And I played the event, so to neg the any burn damage I would take from this final card's attack. I don't take, but he's and my also sort of doesn't get reversed, but he's just using effect, even though he doesn't get the burn, just to use the look at 2, and then he hits 2 standbys. So yeah, that's very unfortunate for me. So I'm thinking about paying 3 right here. So I do I point out a really cool play right here, which is I took the Crony Free Fresh card as damage, and it's in my damage area right now, and it has the clock, the shift ability. So if I had a blue card in my hand, I could have shifted into the Crony, swapped it out, and then Free Freshed, and that would have been an amazing play because I only have 2 attacks now because I only have 3 cards left in my deck. And I don't have a healer, unfortunately, so, yeah, so this is not looking good here. I do, like, blue is probably the least color I play in this deck. I do play, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 blue cards, I think. So, it's kind of low chance, but, maybe I'll put slightly more blue cards in here just, for this, interaction, because any extra way to get that Crony to hand, I feel, is, very helpful. So yeah, I just have vanilla swings, and yeah, he just cancels, so I just scoop, yeah, because I'm gonna die to refresh. But yeah, that was a good game, good testing, and yeah, so if you guys liked the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and this is Eiji signing out.